Hey everybody, welcome to Rad Garage. So this video is a little different. Hopefully you saw my last two detailing videos from this past weekend, but what you probably didn't see was all the work that has been going on in this garage and this house over the past month. I've been really busy, and I'm just gonna list real quick a few of the projects I've tackled. So I've obviously I've done the garage door opener, and that's what this video is all about. I installed some lights. I also replaced the bulbs in the garage to LED. I sealed the garage, I sealed the garage floor. I sealed the driveway. I restained my door. I've cleaned my floor about 6 or 7 times. Kept the place tidy. I feel like there's one more project I'm missing, but you know, it's been a busy time and it's been an exciting time. And what I want to do with this video is take you through the process of how I upgraded my garage door opener from a conventional overhead belt-driven system to the Liftmaster 8500 jackshaft system. I think it's an amazing upgrade, and I had a lot of help along the way, so this video is going to put it all in perspective for you. So thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoy it. Feel free to leave a question or a comment after you watch it, and here we go. Okay, everyone, we're over here on my mat washing station wall. And this is the power outlet that is closest to where the jack shaft opener will be going. And I'm gonna take you over to the corner. It will be going up in this corner, and it'll be going up high because it needs to align itself with that shaft. You can see that shaft coming out there. So right in that space there, we will mount it. It's a pretty narrow unit, and I want to put a power supply right about here so that I can just run a short plug, and that, and it'll also be nice to have one more outlet. And it should also free up a lot more space. I've got a pretty busy ceiling going on here. I have my retractable LED light that I rarely use, so I'll have to make some decisions on whether or not I keep that. And I also have my trusty extension cord, and that comes in really handy. But you can see I've got the opener, and I've got the punch-out bracket. Painted it black because I can't stand the look of that galvanized silver. And then you've got this rail that runs all the way to the wall. So all of that hardware goes away with the jack shaft, which is great. It's got me really excited about the possibilities. And I think not having all this contraption up here is really going to open up that ceiling.
All right, so gonna bring it down. Yeah, the takedown of this is very easy.
Yeah.
Very straight.
Yeah, this is the most exciting part for me, is opening up this ceiling. It's going to be a great look. So it's already looking so much more airy and spacious up there. Can't wait till that. So there's the machine. So is Chamberlain and Liftmaster the same company now? Because I've noticed they have different websites.
Yeah, very nice.
So sort of like Ford and Mercury, or?
Yeah, they yeah, I haven't. From what the Liftmaster guys tell me, that they're the same company.
It's gonna be cool having the Wi-Fi capability.
Right on
You've run into a couple little sticky issues trying to mount the actual machine, the motor. So I've got some tile above my garage for aesthetic purposes, but there is a sensor, an important sensor that needs to be mounted, and it needs to be mounted solidly. So we will have to put a piece of wood to mount that sensor to. And there's also some bracket. Mike was telling me there's a bracket that's on just by the axle that is getting in the way of allowing the Liftmaster jackshaft to come into where it needs to come into. I don't know how to explain it, but we're working through it. All right, so we have the unit in place. We had to replace a couple brackets that were interfering with the fit, but it looks amazing. And what are you doing now, Mike?
I'm just setting up the template to put on the...
Safety sensors?
No, this is for that auto lock.
Oh, right on.
So
the deadbolt.
just right above the wheel here,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna place that sticker. That's the template.
Okay, cool. All right, this brings us to the end of day one of this garage opener project, and it's been a pretty successful day. You can see behind me there's quite a bit of wiring that still needs to get tucked in. I had my brother-in-law come by earlier this afternoon, and we've conceptualized how things are going to work. And there's a lot of loose wiring right now. Don't worry, that's all going to be tidied up and mostly hidden. So we will be installing a power outlet up there. So we're going to come off the ceiling outlet and install a new one, surface mount. But we'll run the wiring through the attic space there. So there'll be a double outlet up there for the security camera and this Liftmaster. Then a little lower, we'll have a light switch that will supply power to the four pot lights, the four LED pot lights. And then a little lower, we'll have a double bank of outlets there too. So pretty happy with this. Looking back, this would have been nice to do all of this stuff when the house was being built, but you know what they say about hindsight. Yeah, we've got to tidy up the sensors down there. I've got some temporary wiring with the sensors that's going around to the unit, but those will be in the wall using the ones that were, I don't know if you can see, but back in there are some wires back in there. So we'll be tapping into those. So yeah, right now it's plugged in with this blue extension cord. Doesn't look the best, but it's all temporary. Yeah, I'm really excited. So Ryan's back here on Wednesday evening. Hopefully everything goes well, and then we'll get Mike back, and by the weekend, I should have this looking 100%. I have to clean up this. This is kind of atrocious, so. Well, all right, everyone. Welcome to what seems like day 21 of the garage door opener project. But I've got Mike from Triton Door Service back here today, so he's going to button up this wiring for me. So I'm going to watch the master at work here. And yeah, I'm pretty excited. We're going to use the original wiring that's embedded in the wall for the sensors instead of this stuff that you can see. And we have to get the keypad set up so that I can use the outside keypad. Just closing the cover on that 8500 Liftmaster. Thank you so much, Mike.
No problem, Rick. Enjoy your new side mount Liftmaster.
Yeah, this is so much nicer, so much cleaner, so much quieter than the overhead opener I had previously. Okay, don't forget your drill there, Mike, or your impact.
I can't forget the most important tool.
Your coffee.
The coffee.
Keeps Canada going, doesn't it, that Tim Hortons?
That's going big time.
All right, thanks so much, Mike.
No problem. Okay.
Yeah, we'll touch base real soon. And this was all free, correct?
This was all free. Compliments of
Compliments of
somebody with a lot of cash.
Hey everyone, seems like this is the, I don't know, 50th update, but I'm happy to say that the garage door opener project is complete, as well as the pot lights that are installed in the ceiling above the door. So I'm gonna give you a little look at the final result here. Right, so behind me, you will see the unit is perched up there. Real inconspicuous. You wouldn't even know there's a garage door opener, to be honest. It's such a nice, slim, compact. It's quite an attractive unit, actually. So that's the Liftmaster 8500 jackshaft opener. Yeah, this corner really didn't have anything going on in it before, but yeah, it's got the opener up there, and you can see there's the dedicated plug up there. I'm just in the process of finding a Cat 6 wire for the camera that's outside, the security camera. And once I find that Cat 6, the one I have was like 30 feet long. I only need one that's about 2 feet long now. So I'll be hooking the camera up to that plug. So that's great. And then the power's run down to this switch here for the lights. And then I had a double bank outlet there. So yeah, now the Liftmaster's got the sensors were wired in when we built the house. So we've piggybacked into those. And there's the new sensors there. There's the deadbolt unit, which is awesome. Yeah, and then there's the new nylon rollers. So the doors, oh man, it's got to be at least 80% quieter than it used to be. Yeah, so it powers the shaft there. There's the big springs because we've got a pretty heavy cedar door. And I did clean up this sensor along with the wire there. So yep, I'm very happy. I touched up the paint and everything. And then this is a real bonus. I didn't even really go into this project thinking I would do lights up here, but when my brother-in-law was here, he's like, we might as well. So those are 4-inch LED pot lights that flush mount to the ceiling. I'm just gonna turn them on here. And they've added just another element of practicality, but also ambiance. So when I turn off the main lights, the 18 6500K LED bulbs, when I turn all 18 of those off, this does give a nice glow to the garage. So I'm very happy. What I'll do now is I'll head over to the panel, the wall switch, which is great too. I'm gonna have this whole system hooked up on my iPhone, but I can't get the app to load. Okay, so yeah, this has got the time and the temperature. Okay, so here we go. So the noise you heard is the door itself. It's a pretty heavy wooden door. It's got very heavy and thick, I think it's MDF, with cedar on the front. So it does flex and it does make a bit of noise, but the amount of noise due to the hardware has been dramatically decreased. And what it's really, one of the greatest things is, I still have a little bit of paint touch up to do, is it's really freed up that ceiling there. So yeah, you can see where we piggybacked off that ceiling outlet, installed a junction or another box, and then ran the power through there and through the ceiling. But yeah, I've taken down the LED light and the retractable extension cord because I don't think I need them now. And I just don't want to, I don't know, I don't want to busy up the ceiling. I'm just really loving this open, airy feeling. So all in all, that project went pretty smoothly. Of course, we hit a few bumps along the way, but I do want to just take a second and give a massive shout out to Mike from Triton Door Services. Mike, you were awesome. You handled me really well. I think you understood pretty early on that I was a pretty particular guy, and I think you were just the right man for the job. So yeah, 2 massive thumbs up to Mike. And I do have to give a special thanks to Ryan, my brother-in-law, too. Ryan, you were having a pretty crappy week, and you're not even out of the woods. And somehow you found time to help me out. You did such a great job, and you didn't eat that Danish. You left it for me, and I'll never forget that. But no, you're an amazing electrician. Thanks for all the guidance and all the ideas, because like I would have never thought of putting lights up there, and you did it, and you did it easily. So yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. I'm really excited to share these enhancements and modifications to the garage, so make sure you check out my affiliate links, because that's one way you can support what happens in here. And until next time, I just want everyone to stay rad. See you later.